The 11th Parliament is as good as gone, with members of Parliament resolving to proceed on an indefinite leave. The National Assembly goes home having passed 180 bills, adopted 50 motions, concluded 124 petitions, and handled over 50 questions on various issues.
Legislation, we have done the highest number of bills assented to by the President, 180. The 10th Parliament did about 80.
There are so many pieces of legislation that we passed here where we have compromised quality.
While the House was able to rush against time and pass the mediated version of the Division of Revenue, Finance Bill and approved a series of amendments to the standing orders, some legislative work was left in abeyance and forms the immediate entry for the 12th Parliament. For example, Kenya will remain unrepresented at the East African Legislative Assembly (IALA) due to disagreements between Jubilee and the opposition team NASA over the choice of nominees.
Right now we have no quorum. People are not very much focused on IALA. I think if we push it to the 12th Parliament, because from where I sit now, it's not visible that this House will deal with it. But the 12th Parliament, I think, is in September. God willingly, that they can finish. And they can join their colleagues in October.
The Gender Bill remains unresolved after the House failed to raise the requisite 233 members to debate a formula of ensuring that not more than 2/3 of either gender occupies elective and appointive seats.
We tried more than 6 times. So it's not that the Parliament has failed. Parliament, in every business that it transacts, at the end of it, the question must be put. And for that particular bill of the 2/3 gender principle, the requirement is that 2/3 of the members of the House must be present and vote for it. We tried a number of times. The closest we went was 216.
We had the opportunity to even just increase by 10 women only, or by 2 youth only, and we didn't. So for me, it's a dent in the life of this Parliament. And I think then it becomes, it should be a priority for the 12th Parliament.
The House also amended the standing orders to accommodate the anticipated influx of independent members of Parliament to establish the Special Funds Committee. The committee will oversight the Political Parties Fund, the National Government Constituency Development Fund, as well as the Women and Youth Funds. This committee will be chaired by an independent member. The House also slashed the number of members in parliamentary committees from 29 to 17. Members of Parliament can, however, be recalled at any time before the 7th of August should need arise. As the curtains are drawn on the term of the 11th Parliament, opinion is divided on the performance and conduct of the members of the 2 chambers of the August House. Some members are apprehensive that they may not make it to the 12th Parliament due to the high turnover rate at the ballot in previous general elections. Francis Gachuri, Citizen TV, Parliament Buildings, Nairobi.